My name is Mac. Welcome back to the Radventurer channel, where we talk about everything e-bikes. That's right. And, well, see my face? It used to look more like this. But now I'm pressing more forward with the crunchy face. Why? Well, things are getting bad out there. What am I talking about? I saw this news article on the YouTubes, and it says that they're trying to outlaw e-bikes, e-scooters, e-unicycles, e-skates, e-skateboards, anything e. They're trying to outlaw on public streets, all right? And that's why my face is like this, because things are just getting stupid and stupider and stupidest. And it's like, you can't fix stupid, man. You can't. I mean, I don't know. Maybe you can. In any case, that's what we're dealing with today. And that's what we're going to talk about. How we can keep this from happening, because it's very important, my friends. It's very important that we get involved now. We can't. I'm going to show you something. Check this out. This is kind of funny. I'm going to look at some of these comments. First thing, man, the government. I'm gonna make that bigger, just so make sure everybody sees how ridiculous some of this stuff is. All right, here we go. Man, the government is ran by Karens for Karens. What else? Operate a 500 HP, 6,000 pound lifted pickup truck in the city. That's fine. Oh, but 3/4 horsepower, 70 pound e-bike. Oh, that's too dangerous. Some of these are pretty funny. You can't ride them on the sidewalk. You can't ride them on the street. How about just then arrest and prosecute a handful of a-holes? See what I mean? I think for the most part, people are like on the same page when it comes to this. But we really have to step up our game with getting involved. Otherwise, all the Karens out there that make the decisions are going to be the ones winning and getting their laws passed. And the next thing you know, we can't even have e-bikes anymore. So let's get into this.
Situation that's getting attention across the Commonwealth.
Oh, God!
Accidents. So you're taking a look at some from earlier in the year in Lancaster, where there was a bike accident involving...
Oh, let's see it again.
Bike. Meanwhile,
right there. Oh man. What is happening there? Okay, so I'm gonna move.
Residents are.
I'm gonna move me down over here just a smidge it so you can see this wildness.
Some similar concern.
Oh, dude, he just gets blasted. Like he comes from this side all the way there, 4-way stop, doesn't even look, just cranking on that freaking throttle, and blam! Is it the car's fault? I can't see if it's a 4-way stop.
CBS 21's Grace Ruffalo.
Oh, you can. Right. Okay, so right there by the Jeep, right here, it says 1 way. So it's coming this way. At least he's going the right direction.
This is live from Newville with now how they're cracking down on electric bike and scooter violations.
How are they going to crack down on these violations? Okay, one, I agree with the people in the comments. Go after the idiots first, man. Those people that don't follow the laws, that don't stop at a stop sign, that they just... those are the ones you have to get first, okay? Don't make up these laws that, affect everybody on the account of a few dumb idiots. That's... Could you imagine... when we have, and this is a big deal in America, okay? And don't get me wrong, I'm not going to be here to advocate on one side or the other, okay? I'm only here to talk about e-bikes, but this is my example. Could you imagine if, someone accidentally, like let's say a big celebrity, all right, accidentally shot themselves in the leg with a gun, and then they go get mad at, Smith & Wesson for making such a sensitive trigger. And then they sue Smith & Wesson, and then they win because they're a big celebrity. Do you think a bunch of the gun advocates in the Americas are gonna sit idly by and be like, okay, yeah, that's cool? No, dude. That stuff would go nuts. There'd be people rioting in the streets. That's what I'm saying. Maybe we got to have that kind of passion for e-bikes and e-things, right? Like, if someone goes and does something stupid to themselves with an e-thing, they should suffer the consequences because, well, they're stupid. All right? Not make the rest of us pay for it. Yeah, what do you got to say?
DJ, so some big changes are coming, and a lot of them stem from this sheet right here. This
Oh,
is
God.
Pennsylvania.
Oh, God. Anytime I see a person, a lot of them stem from this sheet right here, where we have the safety standards outlined. God.
Micro-mobility fact sheet. This was administered by PennDOT. It goes over the different rules for different micro-mobile electric vehicles, including the electric scooter and the electric bike. You can see that the category is pretty blank for the electric scooter, but it does make it clear that it can operate only on private property.
You can't even ride electric scooters on a street? What is this garbage? God. Whoever lives in Newville, Cumberland County. Yeah, ugh. Jeez, I feel bad for you guys.
How did we get here? Let's go ahead and rewind back to
How did we get here?
That is when the Borough Council directed police to send out regulation notices and to start filing citations this upcoming September. This means electric scooters and electric skateboards will not be allowed on public roads. Newville also prohibits using e-bikes on sidewalks. I spoke to one local bike shop today, and he says the good news is there's plenty of biking trails in the area.
You can't even ride an e-skateboard, an e-moped, an e-scooter, none of those things, unless you're on private property. And then they're like, oh, well, it's great. It's fine because, well, you know, there's a lot of bike trails, but you can't ride any of the e-things on. Like here, okay, here in Colorado, I've seen unicycles, e-unicycles. I've seen e-bikes, e-scooters, e-skateboards. Even when I went to Bentonville, Arkansas, the mountain bike capital of the world, there were skateboards out there on the Greenway. And it was great. People were having a good time. People being respectful. They're wearing a helmet. And they're like, excuse me, ding, ding, passing left. Or, you know, just being very courteous. Why can't we just do that? Why do we got to have all the Karens in the government saying, here's our guidelines of all the e-things and note the special columns and the sub-columns and the special text and the blah, 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 the 1.1 article on every little thing because every little thing's going to be regulated differently. Yeah, that's a good idea. You guys are making it rough out there for people, man. You're making it rough out there for people. Come on, just do better, people. If you're a kid and you've got an e-bike, be responsible, wear a helmet, follow the laws. Otherwise, the rest of us are going to suffer, man. Don't make the rest of us suffer because then I might have to, I don't know, start another channel where I just, go and yell at stupid people all day. I don't know.
Most biking trails have a speed limit of 20 miles an hour, so you're not
20 miles per hour.
And for a lot of my riders, they're just out there, they want to get some exercise and just can't do it with a regular bike. So
yes.
Very safe, it gets people out there.
It's very safe, it gets people out there.
I heard him mention safety. That is also what the borough manager emphasized today as well.
Yeah, I agree with all that. Let's be safe, people. Let's be safe. Let's not be dumb and ruin e-bikes or e-things for other people. Tired of it.
More information on these citations and how you can avoid them can be found on our website at cbs21.com.
Thanks, CBS.
Newville, Grace Ruffalo, CBS 21 News.
Thanks, Grace. Jeez.
Grace. Now we want to hear from you.
Oh, this is good. This is good.
Put in place. Let's go ahead and take a look at some of
He's gonna blow him up.
Chris says, I don't think they should be in traffic sidewalks, but not in traffic.
They should not be in traffic sidewalks, but not in traffic. What the hell did they just say?
in traffic. Sidewalks are okay.
Sidewalks are okay. Okay. Oh, I like this.
Using it as transportation in a world where transportation can be
Yes.
expensive for the working poor.
Oh, he just gets out of, dude. What, bro. Let's dwell on this one. The cost of the car, maintenance, insurance, gas, registration, inspection. Guess what? All that stuff is mandated by the government, not real. So that they can make money. They did it to our cars. It's too expensive to travel on a car. Everyone's getting smart, getting e-bikes to travel. Now they're like, we need to make money off of those things now. And this guy is just like, it's too expensive for the poor. Go right on to the next one. Come on, bro.
Poor. RC says no weaving in and out of traffic or on road and then on side.
People weaving in and out of traffic on the road. Yeah. On the sidewalk, on the road, on the sidewalk. Pick one. I mean, I get it in a city setting, in a city where the sidewalks are mostly filled with people. Probably shouldn't be riding an e-bike through that. I'm just saying. Because I think, for the most part, in cities, they've got these nice little e-bike lanes or bike lanes where people can, put their bikes on and ride through without getting hit by a car or hitting people. We could use those. No.
Walk, Dave says, depends on weight and speed. Some of those bikes are too heavy to be going that fast.
I agree. They're not, the brakes aren't rated to stop a heavy bike that fast. So when you're stopping, it's going to be like a few seconds. You got to be aware of that when you're on a heavy e-bike.
Walkways. Meanwhile, this person.
The laws are already in place. E-bikes should have to be licensed and registered. Also, GTFO. No. Don't license and register e-bikes. You're only asking for more trouble. Then they're taking everything away. Good grief, people.
Says the laws are already in place. They are supposed to obey the same.
Yes, he's taking a sweet time with this one.
Other drivers, Alan says, if it's fast enough to maintain 25 miles per hour, it needs to be registered. And
no. What? Because on my road bike, I could go 25, 30 miles per hour. So am I going to register and insure my road bike? GTFO, man. That's why, dude. See my face? Like, I promise you, I used to be more happy. I used to look like, hi, guys. My name is Mac with the Radventurers, baby, where we just have fun all the time. And I can't do that anymore because things are getting stupid. So let's not let things get stupid, all right? Let's figure it out. Like, I don't want to just sit there idly by doing nothing, letting all the Karens in the government make our decisions. We got to be better. So if you got an idea, let me know in the comments below. How do we stop this? How do we advocate for e-bike rights? How do we advocate for anti-stupidity and not just fix all these, like just throw laws in there because people are stupid. My name is Mac with Radventurers. Y'all stay rad. Cheers.